Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Hey everyone, this is SOS, Sauce on Side. If you know, you know. We're just three girlies. What's funny?
Well, no one knows.
Some people know.
It's the first episode.
Anyways, I'm Flora.
I'm Ricky.
I'm HK.
And we're the three sisters. No. This is our podcast. We're going to be talking about female perspective in the service industry. We've all been in the service industry for over a decade, and we are tired.
Yes.
Today we're going to be drinking Talia. I always said Talia.
Talea.
But Talia.
Talea.
Female owned, so we love a little beer. I got a little crazy. I'm doing the pink lemonade lager because it's summer, girls, and it's Pride. Isn't this their Pride batch?
Yeah. They have special logos, but only limited edition
Limited edition.
for their Pride.
Like the lesbians.
Yeah.
We have the Italian style Pilsner called Al Dente.
Oh, love that.
Yeah.
So cute. This
Sounds
is called
delicious.
Weekender. I didn't even see that.
Weekender, yep. Cute.
Notes of honey, floral, crisp. Notes of crisp.
Oh.
This is notes of raspberry and lemon, and I'm going to tell you right now, I know I'm going to like that because it's very similar to my Celsius flavor.
Oh, they have multiple locations.
This one right
Where?
here.
There's Williamsburg, Cobble Hill, West Village,
The
and Bryant
Williamsburg
Park.
one I knew.
Yeah, I only knew about the Williamsburg one.
Well, we
And
don't
we're
leave our
learning
bubbles, so that's
together.
No,
why.
we don't.
Okay.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Ready,
All right.
guys?
Oh, my
Don't
nails.
bring it up. Don't bring it up. Fuck.
Sorry, I have
Right.
long nails. That was scary. All right.
Oh, that's yummy. You know what? This
Like
is
it?
really yummy. You guys need to try this flavor because I know you weren't
This
into
one's
it.
good.
First one I
Is it
think
like
is
a
like
sour?
a fruited beer. I would have thought
No,
sour.
it's
but it's not.
it just tastes like pink lemonade
It tastes
beer.
like there's a little raspberry in my lager.
In your pill.
Pilsner.
There's
I have to say what that is.
okay. The one thing I do like about Talea is that they
Oh,
get a
this
little
is
crazy
yum.
with the flavors. They get
That's yum.
not crazy. They get adventurous with the flavors,
But not too crazy.
But not
Oh,
too
this is
crazy.
Well, personally for me, I love
there's
sour.
been some crazy ones.
Yeah. I'm not into...
I know you're not.
It depends on the kind of sour, but there's a beer that comes in like a tall brown bottle, like for two people. It's called
Oh,
a
yeah,
framboise
yeah, yeah.
beer. It's like the strawberry beer. It is actually raspberry, I think, but it tastes like that. It's
But that
delicious.
tastes more.
Can I try it?
It tastes a lot more.
Yeah, like,
This is lighter on the flavor, but it does give me that.
yeah. I
Framboise
love that.
beer.
I would crush that.
It's gay.
That's what I'm tasting, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Yeah, this is pretty delicious too. This is easy to drink. Definitely a Pilsner for sure, but
Ooh, I
very
love.
crisp, very light. Pretty good.
Good. Cheers.
Cheers. Well,
like
we
a
already drank it,
Corona.
but whatever.
Right.
I think we should start by introducing ourselves. You guys want to go first?
My name is HK. I'm a partner at a bar. I have been working in the industry for 9 years now. I've done everything from hosting, serving, bartending, managing, and partying a lot. And now, yeah, I mostly just bartend there and do the entire beverage program. And manage. And yeah, I do all of those roles now in my single role. Yeah.
Yeah, you
That's a
gotta do it
good
all.
yeah, that's a good way to explain it.
I'm Ricky. I am also partnered in a bar, not the same one as HK. But I've been in the industry forever, probably since 2003, 2004, since high school for me. I've been in New York for 14 years, but before that I was in Boston, and then before that I grew up in Southeast Massachusetts, where all of this began. I've done everything from host to busser, runner, server, cocktail server, bartender, AGM, beverage director, event coordinator, everything you could possibly imagine in this industry for all that time. So, yeah. It's been a long journey for me. Yeah, but I'm grateful. And grateful to be able to do it as long as I have in New York too. So,
Badass.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Flora?
I'm Flora. I'm an actor and comedian, so I've been a waitress for 17 years. I'm actually a second generation server. My mother was a server. My father was a chef. They hooked up. I've hooked up with chefs. It's a generational thing. I can't stop it. It's in my bloodline. I started working in a restaurant when I was 16, and I was a hostess. And I put the hoe in hostess for sure. And then when I was 18, I started serving tables, and I've been serving ever since.
Amazing.
Yeah. Do you guys want to talk about how we met? Because I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I met Ricky before I met HK. Ricky and I have been friends for almost 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
She was actually one of the first people that I met, and I walked into her bar, and we've been best friends ever since. And I think that it's so special because if you're in the service industry, you know, like, there's people that you meet at work that are the friends for the rest of your life, or people that you end up working forever with, or start new projects with, or booking a movie. Okay, maybe. You know, like, I just think there's something really special about that, about this industry, is that you really do bond with people, and other people will never get it. And I love that. And then I met my wife here. Because I was a manager at the hotel, and my wife was like this young, hot, gay bartender, and I broke all the rules. So, yeah.
We actually did not break any rules.
We did not.
We did not.
Actually did. Do you remember? I emailed the HR guy, who's a gay guy. We love him.
I emailed the HR guy.
And we said, hey, is it okay that we're dating? He goes, you didn't need to email me at all.
I remember this day in the group chat, the pre-HK group chat, where Flora announced this, and we were like, oh my god! And then that was the answer.
I cut my nails off, I got rainbow French tip, I went to her bar, I was like this. I was like, do you think I can get an afterwork?
She was like,
you were a manager at the pool, and I was a bartender at a completely different venue, and the rooftop. Building. It was just the same building.
Right. I didn't make the schedule.
It wasn't even the same
payroll, so it was totally legal.
Were you even part of? Because that wasn't even part of the pool.
Yes.
That was part of.
It was the one location that is the and.
Okay, so it was same both. Company.
So it has the hostess and the concierge was all run by the hotel. Food and beverage run by me, which was.
Okay.
Okay, well, let's talk about our work weeks. Ricky, do you want to go first?
I'll make mine short and sweet. I was very sick last week.
Yeah.
I was very sick after BCB. I had a massive party at my venue on Tuesday night. I woke up Wednesday morning with a raging fever. Could not talk. My throat was on fire. The whole nine. For the following days, I was bedridden, which never happens. I hate being sick because I feel like I'm grounded, and I was extremely bored, and I ran out of things to watch. It was just like, it was enough was enough. One of the days was like the nicest day ever, and I'm just looking outside my window watching everyone else have fun, and I can't stop sneezing. I had no voice. It was terrible. So I didn't really get to do much work last week. I did as much as I could on the event side from my computer at home, but even that, 30 minutes in, I'd get a massive headache. So
sick.
I didn't really get to do much. Yeah,
we're good.
So
mine
sick.
was pretty short and sweet. I'm pretty much 90% regular now. I feel my normal shitty. Which, you know, as a New York normal shitty, no one's ever 100%. Right. But yeah, that was my work week. This week will be a lot busier for me.
Yeah.
But yeah. How about you?
This week was like, I barely worked this week because I was like booking so much. But I didn't work this week. But I was so mad. Like, I work every Sunday, and I missed one Sunday because I had a show. And this guy came in who's been desperate to get a reservation where I work. Where I work, it's like really hard to get into, very celebrity clientele, like whatever. And this guy was so desperate to come in. They finally gave him a table, and he tipped the servers $10K. His tab was not that much, and he tipped the servers $10K. And I
That's
just
insane.
like, I hope
and I'm still trying to see if you want to get me like a job there or something.
I'll see what I can do.
It would change my life.
And it's so crazy because like one of the owners, there's like multiple owners. One of the owners like came in yesterday, and their tab was like over a G. And why do I say a G rather than a K? It's so interesting. And he left $100. So I'm like,
He left how much?
$100.
$100?
$1,000.
On 1,000?
Yeah.
That's 10%.
Yep.
That's a 10% tip.
Mm-hmm. And his app was
And
fully
you were his server?
No, my colleague was, yeah. It's crazy, but then I had, at that same night, I had a very famous athlete come in, and I love him and his wife so much, and they are so kind, and they're so, like, they really know their wine. They always ordered, like, they got, like, a DRC this time, and tipped me $1,000.
Amazing, as it should be.
I was like, this is so interesting. Tipping is so interesting because it just really, really, I feel like it just really says so much about the individual. Like, whether it's a business, whether you're just shitty, whether you're like, just not, like, you can tell when, like, that boss, for example, you can tell he's, like, probably never worked the floor in his life.
Mm-hmm.
Versus my other boss, who I also served that same night, is a gem. Like, I love him so much. We're joking at the table, but obviously I have to keep, like, things at, like, a high standard. And his friends all tipped me $100.
Yeah.
They made sure. They knew it was a comped bill. They gave me the Amex. It said charge $1, tipped $100, and like I was like, this is like, what a crazy, like, they're both partners and they're both like, it just says so, like, what their homes look like based on that, what their friends are like based on that. Like, I just feel like it's like such a tell-all. Like, it blows my mind. Have you guys heard of the app like Dorsia?
Yep.
Like, it's like the premium service app. Like, they're required to spend, like, they're gonna pay this much whether they meet that minimum or not. That's cheeky. And, like, it's crazy to me because, like, some of these people come in to get into our restaurant with a really high premium or minimum and never really reach that minimum. Sometimes they do. Sometimes it's like 300, 600. It's very easy to do there. And they, like, and it's automatic 20% tip. And they always go back on the app and they add more tip.
Oh.
It's just like, I feel like...
That's nice.
Do they know?
Yeah, of course.
That's nice.
It's all on that. They do. You have to go back and add additional tip.
Oh, wow. That's, I like that.
And you're just like, this restaurant is really, like, really showcases, like, I'm very lucky. They're, like, high quality guest. And I just feel like...
That's so nice.
Yeah, it's
I don't have to worry about it.
It's, especially in New York in the summer, like, everyone who's coming here is a tourist. Like, all of our locals are gone. And every summer we're broke as fuck, like, and I'm, like, noticing in a place like this, like, I don't have to worry about that, so I feel pretty.
That's good. That's security.
What about you, babe?
I had a really good week. Actually. I had a really good week. We were so fucking busy on Saturday. All of the other days were pretty normal, and we were so busy on Saturday that we made the most money we've ever made in a week.
Oh,
like, it pushed our weekly up crazy amounts.
Good.
We had 4 birthday parties back to back to back, like 2 happening at the same time. At one point there were like 3 happening at the same time, and there were half friends, and some people had paid minimums and some people hadn't, and it was really confusing. I had been there since 10 a.m. and was there till like 4 a.m. One of those days, but we made a ton of money. So that's great. And we kind of discussed maybe on days like this we might need a bouncer because we did not have a bouncer. The bartenders asked me to kick this guy out because he was so drunk.
Oh, no. It's the worst to have to do that.
I did my little bestest and it didn't work, and it was really awkward, and I was like, come on. I would have really liked a little backup on this. It got to a point where it was like, okay, you are not harming anyone yet.
Yeah, but I'm trying to prevent it.
It was just like kind of a prevention thing. So it was like kind of murky where he basically was like, no. His friend starts yelling at me like, who the fuck are you? Okay. And I was like, shouldn't
be drinking.
I'm the owner. who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
And he was like,
You.
No, you got it.
oh, you? And I was like, okay, here we go.
No, seriously?
No,
we
because
go.
it's a danger thing too. It's like for your own safety, you need to have backup.
But yeah, no, the guy that I work with that's very tall and big and tattoos on the neck, he was like right there, like just watching me the whole time, just in case.
Yeah.
But then it got weird. I don't know. I just like I need to take a couple classes on that because I've always
Classes of what? Self-defense?
De-escalation and
Right.
But
because,
you do
well,
need to,
I mean, I never escalated the situation.
but I think you should get a bouncer for these things so you don't have to do anything.
Okay, wait, can we talk about this though? Because apparently getting a bouncer's license is like really hard. Like you have to take classes,
Like a
like
security
you have to get. I think you get like tasered or something. Like there's like this whole it's
I-
like
I'm gonna ask
expensive.
my doorman about this.
Expensive. I don't know. Rumors are going around.
I think you just have to be big. I think you have to be big.
I mean, honestly, if I'm at a bar and there's a big guy at the front,
Yeah.
all right, he tells me I have to
Or
leave.
a big dyke.
Or
I would love to see
you're right.
I've been like, never.
I'm messing.
Wait, but honestly, like,
I'm not big enough to get a bouncer's license.
you guys both work in like
just
nightlife.
hire someone.
Yeah. No, we have to just hire someone.
What is your experience like working in nightlife and like being the female boss?
Real hairy. I mean, for me, it's like guests a lot of the time do not realize my position
Right.
or the power my position holds, so they're in complete shock when I have to actually pull that card.
Yeah. Yeah.
And a few of my bartenders always say this to me. They're like, oh my God, they were acting crazy until you said that, and it's crazy to see. I'm like, I know, right? No one would ever believe or just like assume or even think that of me until I have to say it, which is crazy.
It's so
Because it's
annoying.
New York City. So anyone could be a partner or a manager or a GM of anywhere. And I like to think that I do carry myself as such, but when it comes down to people that are intoxicated in nightlife,
Right.
they don't want to hear or see that, especially if you're a female. They're like, yeah, right. Okay, that's why having a bouncer is good, because I'm going to yeah-right your ass all the way to the door where I get the bouncer, and then you're yeah-righting on the sidewalk, and you ain't let back in. So what are we doing here, you know?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you guys have hard times like with your like male staff being the female?
I've been fortunate enough to not have many issues like that with male staff.
I think the more the issues are with the guests.
It's the guests.
It's the guests that are the problem, where they're like, you have no power over me. And I'm like, you're in my house. You're in my house.
Oh, that girl, she's my boss. They love throwing that in people's faces.
I love that.
They love doing that, which I love them all. But yeah, it is with the guests, especially when they've been drinking.
Yeah.
That's the last thing they want to hear.
Yeah.
A lot of drunk men don't like being told no by a female.
No,
Yeah.
of course not.
Tale as old as time.
I'm not a boss at all, and nobody respects me at all, and it's.
I don't think that's true.
I don't think that's true
I
either.
don't think that's true.
No, but
So
I work at a restaurant where there's not a lot of female presence, and so there's a couple girl servers, and I have our bar manager is a woman, and she's a badass bitch.
She is a badass.
And she's a badass bitch, and like I've heard the way that like staff at kitchen and stuff have talked about one of the female head of like cuisine. Like she's not Sue, I don't know what she is, but she's like the head chef on the line. Some of the nights they always are like, we gotta talk to her differently because she's sensitive, and I'm like, no, you called her a bitch on the line. Like, what the?
That's not it's
like,
just
chef
respect.
The men there
Yeah.
are just like, I work in very much that classic.
She's a
old school-
Sue?
Yeah, one of them.
So she has like
Yeah,
power. And these are
But the
line
head chefs
cooks.
will come in.
Okay.
Yeah, not the line cooks. And I have this experience like, I always hope that my GMs and stuff always have my back when guests are inappropriate with me. I work at the uniform that I have to wear at work, like, I look like a square. So
You look like Jim Carrey in The Mask.
And it
Oh my God.
blows my mind
It's amazing.
that I still get hit on. Like, it's whatever. But there was, like, recently there was, like, a group of older guys. They're not older. They're not that much older. They're probably my age, but they're, like, not aging well. And you could tell they were probably, like, hot when they were, like, 20. But, like, they're, like, their hairline is a shape that I've never
Like
seen.
mayonnaise in the sun.
Like, man, I don't even know what geometrically that hairline is. And,
Geographically.
they think they're like super cool because they know one of the guys who does the reservations, and they're so fucking obnoxious. They don't know anything about anything. And he's with his friends. He has 2 martinis, and they asked me to sit on their lap.
Nice.
They asked me to sit on their lap, and I told them
This is not the gentleman's club.
Also, we don't want to sit on your lap. We want to sit on your face. Grow up.
Not theirs.
No, not theirs. And I told my bosses that, and they, all of them, like even upper management came to me, they were like, no, well, don't worry, Flora, we took care of the alcohol, blah, blah, blah. I see him every week. I was like, every day I go, I thought he was banned. But they did lower his, like, status, so, like, he doesn't get...
They just, like, don't put him in your section.
They just, like, don't put him in a good area in the restaurant, and they did
Wow,
that
they
recently.
really showed him.
Yeah.
And he threw a fit.
Yeah.
No, he threw a fit. He was in the mid dining room. He threw a fit.
Mid where he
was like,
belongs.
All the time. You guys made me wait 30 minutes. I'm like, I looked at him and I go, "You're so lucky you're getting served."
You're
But
lucky
then
you're
at the
even
same
in here.
time, I was like, do they have my back or not?
No.
Like, no, they don't.
They don't.
Like, they don't.
They want you to think that they do,
Yeah.
but they don't.
No, well, let's be real.
They
That
took
you
care of
just
it.
said there's not many women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's exactly why that they thought they did the right thing.
And it's just like, I'm like, if a guy asked my guy coworker to sit on his lap, he would deck you. He would fucking.
Yeah.
He
I'm
would-
not gay.
He's like, I'm not gay. Like, you know, like, that's what I'm like.
Probably means they're
They're so gay. No, you know what my favorite thing to do is? This is like, I'm a freak. And, like, I'm so scared that I'm gonna get fired for this. I had 2 like hot straight boys come in, and I could tell they were finance bros, so I was like mean to them because they love it.
That is true.
No,
they do like that.
Truly, they love it, and they were like. They were kind of hot, to be honest, okay? And they were, like, being, like,
Okay.
silly or whatever. They ordered the Sunday dessert, and I go, it's best shared with a kiss. You guys should kiss. And they go, what? And I said that. They're like, did you just tell us to kiss? And I go,
what in the
Yep.
challengers?
and I said, what? Yeah, I think you guys should kiss. And he goes, we're not gay. And I go, you're wearing so many rings, I thought maybe bi. And then they start laughing. And then they go, we're wearing rings because it's funny that you brought it up. I didn't want people to know that we were finance bros. And I was like, honey, baby.
That's what they.
Yes! They bought the rings. He bought it for his friend, too. They're so cute.
Wait, that's cute.
They're so
First
cute.
of all, there's
And I
nothing
said,
wrong with being a finance bro.
"There's
Just don't be a
nothing wrong.
dickhead.
He's not wearing a vest.
I don't mind
not wearing a
finance
vest.
bros. Just don't be a dickhead about it.
And guess
And
what, guys?
change, like, be the good one.
And
Change
they
the
did.
good
They were
one.
the good ones.
You
And
know?
I said, honey, we can still tell.
My kids.
We can still tell. So then I told my
They
boss.
just make you
that-
like gay finance
I,
bros.
yeah, they're like gay finance. And I went to my boss and I go, hey, if a review comes in and it says our waitress tried to force us to kiss, I just want to explain it to you first.
Yeah.
And I was explaining it to her first about how the story went. And then they get up and they're leaving, and I'm like kind of in the bar area, and they stop me, and I'm wearing like my work glasses. I wear work glasses because the POS blinds me. And they go, we like your glasses. It's giving Bella Hadid. And I said, we should all kiss. And my boss was right there, and she was like, yeah.
First of all, saying it's giving Bella Hadid is not helping beating the gay allegations.
Yeah.
I'll tell you
I
that
said,
right
yeah.
now.
I said, guys, let's just be bisexual together. Like,
Let's
come
have
on.
some fun.
So now, like, one of the jokes my boss and I have is, she was like, even when my boss came in the other day, she goes, just seal the deal and tell them to kiss at the end.
Yeah. You have to
And
double
you'll never
down.
hear from, you have to double down.
You have to double down.
And I'm still waiting for the day, because now I do it, like, as a bit to, like, people that I feel comfortable with. That there's gonna be like
That's
a
like your
review.
thing. That's
Yeah,
your
it's like
thing
my
now.
thing.
You just
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
people to kiss.
I just tell straight guys
Yeah.
to kiss. It's literally my thing at work, and my
Big
boss
challengers
and I love it.
energy.
And I'm just I'm like waiting for the review to come in because that's my style of service. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Not as personable, but
I had some dark times when I was working in a dive bar where I would get really drunk and slap people. But it was only straight guys and they would like it.
Oh, they pay
So, no,
Make them pay you.
I should
They
have.
tip you after.
Make them pay you.
But they always left me a pretty good tip.
Okay, we gotta
They
monetize
always
that
love
girly
it when
pop.
you're mean to them.
They,
Because I
yeah.
was kind of like going through this. This year I was like, I'm done. I'm being mean to men. I'm sick of it.
I'm
sick of
done.
it.
I'm
And
done.
guess what?
It
They want me even more. And I'm like, oh, so maybe I'll just be like, yes, I love you, yes, you're so. And maybe they'll be like, ew, you're gross.
No, they're like that too.
Yeah, they kind of just want you to talk to them. That's
Yeah.
it. That's all it takes.
Yeah. I'll just talk about my belly issues all the time.
Okay.
I will-
At work?
Yeah.
Okay.
When people
One of
are
my
eating.
coworkers, whenever they
Give her a raise.
I don't eat family meal anymore because of my belly. I can't. And my coworkers, they were like, we know about Flora's belly cycle throughout the year.
I don't like the belly cycle.
Belly cycle's
sentence.
crazy.
What's wrong? What's wrong? That's what I call it.
Belly
My
cycle.
coworkers, they know every
Isn't it just
hour of
IBS?
how my belly is doing.
That's sweet of them.
Yeah. Well, I stopped eating family meal because I throw up.
No, yeah, don't make.
I flew up.
I threw up, and one time I came into work, I had severe food poisoning, and
Skinny.
2 other people had called out already, and I go, I'm throwing up. They said, please, 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 and I was like, I went, because like I'm like a hero,
That's
a
crazy.
legend, an icon, and I kept throwing up in the garbage can in the coffee station that's like private.
Yeah.
And
Private?
everyone was mad at me.
Okay.
I said, hey guys,
The bathroom's like really far away.
no, there's a bathroom line. I said, hey guys, I didn't want to be here. I said I was sick. You thought I was lying? The other 2 people that called out, they were lying.
Yeah.
Okay?
And now
'Cause
you're
I
stuck
followed
with
them
me.
on Instagram.
And now you're
Yeah.
stuck with me.
And so if
throwing
I'm
up
gonna throw up
in the coffee
in
station.
the coffee station,
Oh,
suck my
Jesus,
butt.
D.
Suck my butt.
A
Suck my
DOH.
butt. And we
Jesus
passed our
Christ.
DOH with an A.
With an A.
I wasn't there.
A for suck my butt.
On that note, should we get into our next segment?
Sure, let's take a break. And we take a break.
Okay, this is our next segment, the dish pit. Okay, we're gonna dish and we're gonna talk about either a review, Reddit story, anything kind of guest experience related. Do you want to read our story today, Rick?
Yes. Let me take a sip first to clear my throat. It's not a long one. It looks like a long one, but it is not. Okay. So this week we're doing an Am I the Asshole story from Reddit.
Okay.
The title is Am I the Asshole for Serving a Pregnant Woman a Non-Alcoholic Cocktail?
What?
What do you think off the bat?
No.
Did she order it?
Right. Okay. That's exactly what we're going to get into right now. I just wanted, off the title, I would say,
non-alcoholic cocktail.
Am I the asshole for serving a pregnant woman a non-alcoholic cocktail?
Okay.
An NA cocktail.
Okay, I'm curious to
Okay.
see.
We're going to get into it. So, it doesn't say anything about the writer. They didn't give any description of who they are, but I'm just going to start here. All right.
I'll be the judge.
I have waited tables for the last 3 years.
They're lying.
Alrighty. Okay. During my shift last night, a group of 4 women in their late 20s came in.
Okay. Rude.
Alright. Anyways, they were a pleasure to have as customers. They ordered 4 of our house cocktails to start and then went over the menu and ordered their entrees. When I was on my way back to their booth with the drinks on a tray, I walked by the backside and heard one of them talking about how she was 14 weeks along. When I rounded back, they were talking about the same topic, and it was clear to me that she was pregnant. I figured her having 1 drink wasn't a big deal. They ordered their entrees and went off to handle other tables. About 5 minutes later, they called me over again and asked for another round. At this point, I started getting concerned, but I took the order and cheerfully said I'd be right back. This time I went to the bartender and asked him to make one of them a virgin cocktail. He was confused, but since he's a good friend of mine, I told him to just trust me. A few cocktails later, hers strictly virgin, they started getting rowdy, and Mrs. Pregnant Woman was also getting into it. I figured that since she didn't notice, things were okay. Period. The problem came when I took them their check and they asked to split the bill at the register. When Mrs. Pregnant Woman got to the counter, I saw her cocktails were marked with a virgin. My bartender had edited each in the system for inventory. It was too late for me to edit them back, so I had just had her pay, hoping she wouldn't look at the receipt. They all thanked me and left, leaving me a generous tip in the process. They were talking in the parking lot for the next short while, presumably waiting for an Uber. Several minutes later, Mrs. Pregnant Woman came back and asked what virgin on the receipt meant. I fessed up that it meant non-alcoholic. I know.
I would be like, listen.
What the hell do you think it means? Yeah, if you can't tell. Anyway.
Would you call me?
If you can't tell. Anyways.
I didn't know I was getting bullied.
Yeah. So I fessed up that it meant non-alcoholic. She blank stared me for a few seconds and then asked if she had ordered a non-alcoholic cocktail.
Fair.
I said no, but told her that I assumed she wanted one, seeing as she was pregnant. It was a lame lie, and I admit it, but she looked me in the eye and asked me to return her part of the tip. I did so. Then I talked to my manager. My manager took me into the office and literally shrieked at me until hoarse. I stood my ground and told her that I'm not going to be responsible for fetal alcohol syndrome. She told me she was taking me off the calendar until she decided what to do with me. She also informed me that I could get into serious trouble for discrimination, and upon examination of my state's laws, she is correct. When I talked to my mother and father about it tonight, they told me that they understood my position. The entire staff at the restaurant is against me, and I think that I'm going to call in and tell my manager that I quit, but I still feel in the right here. I would like some perspective on this, and if I'm the asshole here.
Okay, I immediately have something to say.
Yeah.
One, did she ever confirm that she was pregnant?
No.
Because 14 weeks along could be a program, a semester.
She did say that she walked by and heard another part of the conversation that confirmed that she was pregnant, but she didn't say in this letter what that thing was. So
I would have, if I was the server here and I heard that, I would have found a way to be like, oh my God, are you guys pregnant? Who's expecting?
I wouldn't do that.
To get a confirmation. But at the end of the day, and this is
because I'd be like, why do I look fat?
This is something. No, but no. If you're like, let's say you're like refilling water.
No, I tell people that I'm listening to their conversation. That sounded crazy. Sometimes I say I didn't mean to be listening to you, but I am standing right here.
I will say this: I serve a lot of pregnant people, and guess what? They tell you. Then they go, I'm pregnant, I'm going to order a wine. And I go, hell yeah, slay.
Yeah.
This is something that I live by, and this is something people should be doing more. It's not your fucking business. It's not your business.
Because I will say I was reading some of the comments on this, and someone was like, you don't know what they were talking about. They could have been talking about, they could have been talking about, what if this person has a female partner that is 14 weeks long, and we are approaching our, you know?
What if they're talking about a friend who's not here at the table?
Yeah. Or, trigger warning for some people, what if they're planning on not to keep the baby?
Totally. 100%, Rick. 100%. What if they have a surrogate?
That too. What if there's a surrogate?
What if they're adopting a baby? No, you're so right. It's none of your fucking business. Pregnant people will tell you.
They will.
Yeah, they
Pregnant
will.
people. Also, do you think that
God, they will.
5 girls? Yeah, they will. And do you think that 5 girls are gonna be like, "You're pregnant, get fucked up tonight"? Like, so one of the friends is gonna be like, "Hey."
Yeah, not even one. I hope all of them would be.
I think that server is 100% in the wrong. 100%.
Yeah.
The guest, whatever your beliefs are, you know, like if you are worried, there's a different way to handle it. If you were genuinely worried and you knew for sure that woman was pregnant and was drinking 4
You would go
cocktails,
to the manager.
You go to the manager and be like, hey, I'm starting to feel uncomfortable.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I don't know what the right thing to do is here. She obviously ordered this. I don't want to tell her no. She's the guest. She can order whatever she wants. But I did get confirmation that she's pregnant. How do you want to go about this?
I mean, the fact that they even had to explain it to the service bartender and being like, don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
Don't, trust me, I've been a server for 3 years.
The bartender should have been like,
She probably served at one place.
Yeah, the bartender should have been like,
And I
think you should check.
When they said they paid at the register, I go, this isn't a nice place.
I mean, yeah, because they did say that they split it up and they had to come up.
I said, girl, where are we, Oklahoma?
It probably is the Midwest, but you know, I will say, and nothing wrong with the Midwest. Just gonna say that, but I also at the same time think that this really, really could have been avoided if you just get a manager, and then you ask, because then the manager doesn't really have the what are they supposed to go ask at the table? Like they also can't be involved in that. That's not their business.
No,
but what they should have done is guide the server.
Legal liability, like there are signs that says
Right.
Just the manager could have been like, as you know, after a few cocktails, we just want to make sure that this is okay. I think there is a way to approach it. It is such a tricky situation, and if you guys are watching, message us and say what you guys think. But we have signs that prevent you from choking and say don't drink if you're pregnant.
Yeah.
Like every restaurant has those signs.
But everyone
so
also
there is
knows
a
that too.
liability.
These girls were in their late 20s. I don't think that they wouldn't know not to drink when they're pregnant. So that's why I'm saying it is none of the server's business really.
Right. Yeah.
Because you don't actually know what the eavesdropping that you heard meant.
Right. Unless she said, I am 14 weeks pregnant. I want to order my 4th cocktail. Then
Well,
you
that's
could
not
be
what
like,
she said that she said.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, unfortunately, the server is in the wrong and in this.
She's wrong.
Yeah.
I
And
would
this-
86 her for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And if they want to quit first, I mean, whatever it is.
Because
But
that's
like,
not like a
If you quit
moral.
first, honey, you're gonna get unemployment.
This isn't like a time for you to be like, oh, this is like moral for like.
You're not a hero.
It's none of your fucking business.
You're not a hero. Do your job.
Yeah.
yeah. And then they asked for the tip back, which I mean, I'm sorry.
And you know what? And I hate to do this because I think like people always expect restaurant people to like not be a monster, but like I will fight for what's right. I would not ask for the tip back. I would ask for a refund on those drinks.
Right, because what am I buying
yeah.
virgin cocktails
you
for?
charged me for something I didn't order.
I'm surprised.
And you made
And
me.
you know what I would have said? Bring me back the drinks with alcohol in it, and then I'll pay you.
I'll take it to go.
I'll take
Yeah.
it to
Put it
go.
in a large
Put it in a
format.
Yeah.
And I'll
Put it
take
in
to go.
3 quart containers, and I'm on
And
my way
also,
out.
I do think that's on the manager. The manager should have absolutely comped that off her check and made sure
Yeah.
that her staff
Yeah.
still got the tip.
Yeah.
Is what I would have done.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
absolutely.
This is our last segment. Welcome to the tip pool, where we give you tips on things you didn't ask us to give you tips on.
Yeah.
You want to start?
Yeah, okay. One of the things that I hate as a server is if I'm like clearing a table, and if you work in the industry, you know that there's like a method to clearing a table. You don't just grab the first thing next to you. You grab the largest plate first, you put the silverware, then you start stacking the plates.
There's
on
a
this
method
There's a
to the
method.
madness.
When I'm clearing a table and I'm like this, and then one of the guests is like this. Ma'am, I have to put everything down, and now I have to
Yeah.
grab your fucking plate that still has whatever the hell on it. I can't even balance anything on
Like
it.
a little baby.
It's like,
Little baby,
I
done,
know
mama.
that as a guest,
Quick
like,
plate.
eat my plate. Like, I know that they're like trying to be helpful. Even when they start
Yeah.
stacking, babe, don't stack the table.
Don't stack
Let's-
it.
You do that. You do that at restaurants. I'm
she's
out of you
doing it
right
right.
now.
I'm doing
You
it
do
right.
that at restaurants.
Because she's
I'm
doing it the right way.
I'm doing it right. I'm clearing all the food
I knew
off
she was
the
gonna
top
say I'm
plate.
doing it right.
I'm doing it right. I'm actually being helpful.
It
They're
pisses
not.
me off so much.
And on
You
that
actually
note-
being
and
helpful.
On that note, if you're in the industry and you go out and you go, I've been a server before, I hate you.
You also do this thing when we're at restaurants where when you have decided what you want, you close it and then put it on my side.
That's the signal. Oh, I just want the menu.
You stack the
you go like this,
menus.
you go, I'm ready.
No, that's rude.
Okay, this segment isn't about
I
me.
think that's rude. Okay. Well, let's.
What's your
I'm
tip?
making it about you. My tip is please stop flushing your tampons down the toilet,
Feminine
or
napkins.
even,
That's
or
every
even like
word.
anything that is not toilet paper. It actually is. There's so many reasons, but it's so bad for the environment. It's so bad for sewage. It's so bad for like pipes. Like the restaurant itself is
Especially
going
in
to
the
have
city.
to pay
The city
so
is-
much money.
our
The city's
plumbing is so bad.
fucked
Well, you
up
shouldn't flush
because
it
you
in
guys
your
are
house.
flushing down
Yeah,
the
you shouldn't.
craziest shit in the toilet. It's like not even tampons.
Literally the
like
craziest
tampons
shit.
are probably the most common, but like why are you flushing down condoms? Why are you flushing
Diapers.
down?
People
condoms.
flush diapers.
Why are
Yeah,
you guys
that's-
working at a place with condoms and diapers in the bar?
I don't know why there's a condom in there. We have found multiple condoms in our
Only lesbians
sewage.
should be having sex in public bars. Bathrooms,
That's true. That's true.
Because we're allowed. It's co-ed.
It's
No, wait.
What?
That's not, sorry. I don't see gender.
Okay.
yeah. Anyway. Yeah.
Miseries.
Also,
Um,
it's bad for the environment.
It's really bad.
And I'm glad you
Especially in the
I'm glad
city.
you brought that up, babe.
Thank you. Thank you.
For me is this is for most people that don't know this. This is a hot take. If you are out and you break a glass as a civilian and not someone that works there, please don't touch it.
Don't help.
Do not touch it. Everyone thinks they're helping. I don't want to be running over with my bar back with a flashlight to see whatever, some girl with a million shards. I tried to help you. Girl, no, please, please, please leave it on the floor. Do not touch it. I guarantee you, I don't care how loud that music is, we heard it. We heard it and we're on the way. You can stand over it. You can stand by. You can do all that. Please, 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 for the love of God, do not touch the broken glass. You have no idea how dangerous that is. It's an insurance liability on our end. Anyone could get hurt. Just leave it, because what are you going to do?
Yeah.
You're going to stand there with it in your hands till we show up? We're on the way.
Yeah.
We are on the way. Do not touch that. Then I have to scream and be like, stop touching it. And then you think I'm not. I'm trying to help you and make sure that you're safe. Do not touch it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I literally had a guess.
And
so
thank you.
we have like the Aquapana bottles, and you know, like some, like they're cold,
Yep.
and then they get warmer.
Yep.
Because that's how science works. Like, there's a lot of people, whatever. So the other day, like, this has happened to all of us. I've caught it literally like this before. You're holding it, but then the stickers.
They
stick
slide
over.
off.
Yes.
Yep.
I forgot about that.
Aquapana, we
I
can
missed
figure it
that.
out. Okay, no more stickers. Like, no more stickers. So it happens a lot, and it sucks because like sometimes you're like reaching over really far, so it's like.
Oh my God, that's scary.
It happened
Yeah.
to one of the servers. It happened to them. They weren't able to catch it. It shattered in the middle of the table.
Oh my God.
And it was the loudest sound because those are
thick ass
it's thicker than a wine bottle.
Yeah.
I'm surprised
And-
it broke.
I know,
No,
honestly.
It shattered. And we get them up and we clean everything. It's like no one's fault or whatever. And then the guy tries to help and do it. And then nothing kind of happens. And then like a couple minutes later, I guess he must have had a piece of glass like stuck in his hand. And he's going to eat, and then suddenly it like slices him. And next thing you know, we're comping a whole freaking meal.
Yeah.
And if you are doing this on purpose, the devil has a place for you. Or I hope you have splinters, every morning. But like, it was so, like, sir, just get up, let us clean it, and let's enjoy the dinner. Like, that was no one's fault. That could have happened to anyone. It could have been happened to a guest who's pouring their own water.
Right. It's
Like,
scary.
It's very different than like when I would say sometimes like a guest has the right to be a little bit upset if you're like going like this and you knock over their glass cocktail and that
of course.
shatters on them and it spills on them. They're upset. But things like that,
This was like a complete accident.
you see it. It's like it's,
no one could have controlled
and
that.
it's just
No.
it's so crazy. And we had to comp their whole freaking meal.
Yeah, don't touch the glass, people.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I mean, like I said, been doing this forever, so I don't know how I would react to broken glass if I didn't know what to do with it already.
Right.
But that's why I just need people to know. Don't.
This is how I react when something breaks. I go, we need somebody to come clean it up. Somebody has to be the personality. I can't do it all.
Because I work in a bar though, when people break glass, I'm across the bar, I could hear broken glass from a mile
Literally.
away.
Yeah,
I go, don't touch it!
Yeah.
I'm coming!
No.
But it doesn't matter how loud you scream to touch it. Someone already has it in their hands.
Yeah.
I guarantee you.
It's
Getting
me.
over there, like,
It's
oh,
me.
get down on the glass for you. Put it down.
I also hate when people like kick it. They're like, I made a pile for you. And I'm like,
Yeah.
You've been
Just
kicking
walk
it. Because
away
you're kicking
from
it
it.
with your flip flops on. Now it's in your foot. Now everyone's
No,
now it's a problem. Just don't touch it.
Don't touch it. I don't touch it either, to be honest. Like, I would say, like, I have the best coworkers right now, and, like, I'm so lucky, and me and my, like, essays, like, we're like this. So whoever's, like, paired with me, like, we work, like, seamlessly.
Yeah.
And if I'm at the table and something does break, before I even turn around, my guy is there with the mini broom and
Yeah.
the scooper. And
Exactly.
I go, thank God you're here.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
couldn't. So he broke it. Like,
Yeah.
crazy. Very good point.
okay,
Well,
we're ready for the check.
I'm ready for the check.
Ready for the check.
Thank you for coming.
Cheers.
Cheers.